Hello everyone. I once again welcome to an English class of Project 1. In this class, we are going to learn how to make a project. What are the background work and what are the works we have to do to present the project work is the things which we are going to learn today. Let us see that in detail. Students, let us learn how to make a project. The project is based upon visiting a place, collecting the information, and presenting it in the form in front of the class. So there are three steps includes in this project. Number one is visiting a place. Second one is collecting information from that particular person in that particular area. And finally, presenting in a format before your class. These are the three steps you have to follow to do this project. So, in this process, what are the things to make a project? We have to follow these three steps, and how to do that in practical. Let us see in detail. Steps in writing project 1. First, you have to decide the object. Once you have decided the object, then understand your audience or readers. That means before whom you are going to present the topic or the project. After that, think about the format which we are going to use to report that particular event or incident or visit. Afterwards, gather the facts and data by visiting that particular area. Later, structure the report. Whatever the information you gather, structure that in a format which helps you to present in detail in front of audience. And while making that report, you have to see that language used in that report should have readability. And finally, edit the report prepared by you and eventually give a suitable title. These are the steps one has to follow before and while making the project. And for instance, as mentioned in your unit 3, you have to make a project of common diseases and medicine taken for the diseases, besides precautions to be taken. So, what is the process you have to follow? Let us see on the screen. First, visit a doctor or primary health center or medical shop and collect the information about the common diseases and collect the information given below and present it before the class. That means, so first go to a medical practitioner. Before going there, take a book and the paper, and on a paper make a format which has 2-3 columns. First, name of the disease, followed by medicines to be taken, followed by precautions to be taken. In this way, when you approach the medical practitioner with this format, while discussing with him, note down number of diseases, common most diseases in the first column, and in the second column, write down the medicine to be taken, and in the third column, what are the precautionary measures one has to take against each disease. After making this format, come back and there. So the format prepared will be in this format. You are able to see on the screen. See, there are three. First, there is a name of the doctor or medical shopkeeper. Write his name and designation, and a table with three columns. Number one, common disease column. Number two, medicine to be taken. Third one, precautions to be taken. I have given some common most diseases over there: cold, fever, headache, stomach ache, cough, indigestion, and diarrhea. So when you prepare this table in front of the medical shopkeeper or the doctor, you have collected the data needed to make a project. Now, transform this data into the form of a report which will be readable and understandable to the audience very well. For that, you can follow the format which is used on the next slide. In the next slide, we are going to see how to present this information in the form of a report. In the form of a report. In such a way, you are able to see the project prepared by a particular person after collecting. When you present this collected data in the form of a report, it may be like this. See, first you have to select a suitable title. I have given a title over there, see, common diseases and precautionary measures. And after giving the title, present the data in the following format. I have started the report and you can conclude that one. See, in the beginning, I have mentioned the clear details of the project. I am reading that for your sake, you can go through that. In response to my fieldwork of visiting a primary health center and speaking to the doctor, I would like to present my observations about common diseases, medicine to be taken, and precautionary measures to be taken about them. This is the introduction of the report. Now come to the message. The commonmost problem, cold, is taken in the first order and discussed. The medicine preferred for it is Cold Act, and the precautionary measure is nothing but the personal hygiene. According to the discussion, I mentioned personal hygiene is the precautionary preferred for it. Like this, you can continue the report by taking the different kind of diseases which we mentioned in the table. Cold is over. Now you can take fever and write what is the precautionary for that, what is the medicine for that, headache, precautionary and medicine for that. Like that, you can continue with this presentation, which is known as message of that particular report. After completing the message, at the end, you have to conclude the report in your own words, that what you have done and what you have collected, what you have presented. This is the way one has to do the project. And with that, I conclude my class with a thank you, one and all.